Everything is sexist and racist from the book Surviving Fourth-Wave-Feminism, Chapter 10, points 34 to 66. Number 34. Chess. Racist because it contains black and white. Sexist because A. The king is above the queen, and B. There are more male chess players and champions. Oh, and it's sexist and racist because a white man invented computer software that can beat the world's best chess players, who are also predominantly white men. 35. Women football commentators. Because there are not enough of them, and even though few women play, understand or care about the game, it's still sexist. 36. Boxing. Because we need to promote more women to participate in more fighting so they can be more like men. 37. Head injuries. Because they're male dominated. 38. Safety measures, because many of these requirements are physically demanding or are more prominent in workplaces where men are regularly maimed or killed making a living. 39. HIV. Men are more likely to get it, which is not equal. Women want AIDS too. 40. Climate change, because men provide me with the heating for my home, sanitary products for my body, medical supplies for my needs, food for my survival, phone for my selfies, transport for my shopping, and pretty much every first world luxury I take for granted. All of it is sexist and should be taken away from me to save the climate. Hang on, let me think about that one. 41. Police. Because more white men die protecting the community than any other group. That's both sexist and racist, so those privileged white men should compensate me. 42. The military. Because more than any other group, white men die, lose limbs, and are exposed to trauma, maintaining my first world Western privilege. That's both sexist and racist, so those privileged white men should compensate and respect me, whilst I protest against them. 43. The beer industry. Because more men make and drink it, hence more advertisers market to men, and that's sexist. Just as there should be more male-focused tampon and handbag advertisements, the same reasoning should be applied to beer commercials to be equal. 44. Laundry baskets. Because the handles fit my hand perfectly, they should be more difficult for me to pick up. I should never be expected to wash my own clothes or those of my child. Men should do that when they get home from work, or the daddy state should pay me while someone else does it so I can watch Ellen and Oprah on TV. Either way, anything that makes domestic duties easier for me is sexist, and the patriarchy should pay me because I am a woman and treating my gender differently is sexist. 45. Seagulls. Because studies have shown that birds... oh shit. Because studies have shown that birds have learned that girls are more likely to drop their lunch and run away when pecked at. That's the patriarchy's fault. 46. Self-service tills. Because A. Women prefer to have a chat and waste everyone's time when buying crap. B. A supermarket giant triggered e-femmes after replacing the female voice that customers found to be shouty and irritating. And C. Women should be paid for everything, including being an adult, and this is a form of unpaid labour forced upon women by the patriarchy. 47. Miss Universe. Because appreciating attractive women triggers unattractive women, and that's sexist. 48. Hot guys. Because they neither want to nor have to buy drinks for any woman. Men should buy me stuff or they're sexist. 49. Hugs. Because when men do it, it's a form of dominance and rape, and we need to stop pretending gender exists, except for hugs and money. 50. A shirt. Because when women choose to pay 3 times as much for a plain white t-shirt, even though they could buy the exact same shirt from the men's section 20 steps away, it's sexist that I get to choose how I waste my money. My freedom of choice is sexist. I should be told by men how to spend my money, just like they do in those non-sexist religions elsewhere. 51. Student debt. Because the mathematical fact that 2/3 of female student debt aligns with the mathematical fact that 2/3 of the student body is female means fiscal accountability is sexist. Women should have the responsibility to choose a course, but not the accountability to pay for it. Female adults being treated like male adults is sexist. Again, gender is a social construct, except for when it comes to money, or hugs, or accountability, or choices, or STEM, or female obesity, or feelings, or seagulls. Number 52. Dress codes. Okay for men, but how dare you tell a woman to put her hair up when working around dangerous machinery that could rip her head off? That's controlling my body and oppressing my existence. Further, just because I'm a commercial pilot doesn't mean I should wear a uniform like the men do. That's not equal, that's sexist. 53. School uniforms. because girls having the freedom to choose a skirt or pants causes her stress. A female's right to choose is sexist. Men need more choice than women. Hang on, let me get back to you on that one. 54. Poverty. Because the right to choose gender studies over engineering, or to be a single mother over not being a single mother, or to ride the cock carousel instead of committing to a winner, or spending all my money on clothes and Hello Kitty crap instead of investing it into a retirement fund, is all his fault, and a man I've never met should pay me to make it right. 55. Criticism of female leaders. Because critiquing women equally to men is unequal. Men and women are equal. 56. No criticism of female leaders, because treating women differently is sexist. 57. Banks. Because there's more money earned by men than women within them, it's sexist. Oh, and white people seem to have more money in there than black people, so that's racist. Banks should be forced to fix that because they are clearly both sexist and racist. 58. Clickbait. Because the image of a young, beautiful woman attracts the attention of any gender at any age, it hurts my feelings, and my feelings are a man's responsibility. 59. Hollywood. Because the free market, comprising mainly of women, prefers leading women to be young and beautiful. 60. Television. See Hollywood. Number 61. Law. Because procedural fairness should be denied to men accused by women. If she makes the claim, it doesn't need any proof or judicial process. A woman's word is enough, as long as she's accusing a straight man, especially the rich white ones. To ensure we are all treated equally, however, this logic should never be applied when a man accuses a woman. 62. Society. Because the free market needs to pretend that genitals and colours are more important than the laws of supply and demand, logic, reality, or truth. 63. Life expectancy. Because men dying before women means there's no one there to pay for women's bills anymore. The daddy state needs to compensate women for men dying early, or men need to man up and stop dying. 64. Femininity. Because it's degrading. 65. Masculinity. Because it's toxic. 66. Rioting. Because violent women need to be allowed to do whatever they like. Being free to burn property, assault other people, and shut down city centres without accountability is her equal right.